Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Diana Ross. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Ashley and today I will be showing you how to trim natural hair slash I'm just going to trim my natural hair, and I'm not an expert, but you might need to look at other people for some research too, okay, because I'm learning as well. Okay, so my hair isn't necessarily straight right now. I mean, obviously it's poofy, but I did straighten it like a week ago, and right now it poofed up because when I take a shower, you know, it kind of just poofs up from all the steam and the heat. So it's not straight anymore, but it's time for me to wash it. But before I do, I want to give it a trim while it's stretched out like this. I actually prefer to give my hair a trim when it's stretched out, just so I can really, you know, make sure I get all the hair, pull everything, and just have the length so that I'm able to see what really needs to be chopped off, because when your hair is straight like this, you can really see your split ends a lot better. So let me stop rambling. Let's just get into trimming my hair. Now, of course, we need to start section by section. I've trimmed my hair before, but I've never done it like this. I'm really gonna take my time and get every single, you know, section trimmed. But now I'm really just gonna take my time, give myself a good trim. And I know a lot of people don't like to trim their hair because they don't wanna lose length. But honestly, trimming your hair is super important. You have to cut out the dead ends for your hair to grow.
Dead ends are like fake friends. You can see right through them. The solution to either of those things is to cut them out.
Okay, so now I don't want to do super small sections because I don't really need to. But you see all this right here? First of all, my hair is very uneven. I don't really have an even cut at all. I really don't remember the last time I had like a full haircut to make sure that everything is even. I don't even think I've ever had one. So my hair is very uneven. And I'm not really trying to even it or create layers or anything. I just want to trim the ends, get rid of split ends, dead ends, like this. When you do this, you really want to detangle your hair. If you're going to trim where you get resistance, use like a really small tooth comb and comb through it a couple of times, because the resistance might not be the split ends, it just might be your hair texture. So you don't want to get confused between split ends and just your texture that needs to just be combed out. So right here is really just where I want to cut. I'm not getting a lot of resistance, but at the ends over here it's pretty rough. So about right here is where I'm going to trim. Get some sharp scissors. I got mine at Sally's. I think these are like $10, $5 maybe. Something like that. You can get hair scissors pretty much anywhere, at any beauty supply store. They're always behind the counter. You just have to ask for them. Make sure you got yourself a nice sharp hair. And we're gonna go ahead and start trimming the first piece. There it goes. Okay, you can't really even tell a difference. See, like it doesn't really take off that much length at all. You're just pretty much removing the dead hair, the split ends, dead ends. That section's done. Let's move on to the other side of my head. Comb through it with a wide tooth comb, then use a detangling brush. Then use like a really tiny small tooth comb. This is the only one I have. Unfortunately, it's like my edge brush. The other side of it is a really tiny comb, which I mean works pretty good for what I need it right now. So combing through this right here, see how my comb isn't going through? That needs to go. That is all dead, that is all just damaged, split ends. But I'm also gonna continue to comb through it a little bit just to make sure that it's just not my texture that needs to be combed through. But we're for sure gonna get rid of this at the end. Take your scissors, cut it off. And just to keep track of what I've already done so that I don't end up cutting a piece I've already cut, I'm just gonna put a little clip on it just so I know that this section over here has already been trimmed. And let's continue doing this to the rest of our head. until our whole head is trimmed. No more dead ends, no more split ends. Okay, so in case what I explained before wasn't clear, I'm just going to go over how I trim my hair one more time for you guys. First, I'm going to take a section, comb it out with a wide tooth comb. I'm going to take a detangler brush and also comb that out again just to make sure we are fully detangled. I'm going to take a really thin tooth comb, like a small tooth comb, and run through the ends, and wherever you start to get resistance, see that right there, that all needs to go. And just to double check to make sure that you're not just cutting off hair that is a little textured, too textured, make sure that you comb it out first just to make sure that it's not your texture that's giving you resistance. And then once you've done that, still run the comb through it one more time just to see where we get a little resistance. At the end right here is where I'm getting some resistance, and I'm just going to chop off that right there. And you can also see it. See how thin and like split this looks? It just needs to go. That's how you can tell what needs to go. See that? So let's chop that off. And that's how you cut your ends. Okay guys, that is it. I'm done. It was pretty simple. I do have some ends that do look a lot straighter and even, which is really just going to make my hair look better overall if I have like a somewhat of an even cut. This is actually all of the hair that I cut off. It's really not that much because we only trimmed off the ends, so it wasn't a whole lot of hair. You're not cutting off a lot of length. You're not losing a lot of hair. It's not going to look super dramatically different. My hair pretty much looks the same. It just has straighter ends, which is what we were trying to achieve. Yeah, so this is it. All those split dead ends gone. So it's really important that you give yourself a trim. I say like every 6 months. That's usually what I try to do. It's really important to make sure that you trim your ends so that your hair will grow. Your hair will grow a lot faster. It'll grow a lot better if your hair is just trimmed. You gotta cut off the dead ends for you to continue to grow, period. Yeah guys, so that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Sharing our videos really does help us out a lot. Share with your friends, share with your family, or you can share on your social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of that stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.